Yeah, I bet you're a good artist. You're probably great even. But you're never going to be somebody who draws only on graph paper with a pen and starts with shoes.
What's this?
It's an art project.
Okay, I like it. Picasso.
To you, who I've been searching for, spent my life alone and waited for, so tenderly and endlessly. You made me whole, you make me whole. 비단이 씻은 내 것, 사요나라 너 사기해도 내 그림 내 그릇 또 기너나가. You made me whole, you make me whole. See you, who I heard through the door when I cried and had no place to go. 내 그림 내 그릇 또 기너나가. 너희 떨리잖아 이 내 그리 알다 그대 너나가. You made me whole, you make me whole. I lose myself, I lose my.
Artists, what is the biggest lie that an art teacher has ever told you? For me, it's not to soak your brushes. I soak my brushes for like a week on end. Sure, they get frayed a little bit and a little bent. Sometimes the glue falls apart. Okay, maybe they're right.
Any last words in case this does freeze you to death and I will have to wait 20 years to recover you?
I want you to eat me like a popsicle. Not in a sexy way, though. In a frozen treat way. I want you to crack me out of the freezer on a hot summer's day.
Yeah, he's getting a little delirious.
Let's draw yourself a demon/angel OC, JV edition. If you born in these months, you are a demon. But if you born in these months, you are an angel. If your nails, toes, or fingers are painted, you have wings. If you have glasses, you have more than 2 eyes. If you have a piercings, you have horns as a demon. Angels, you have a halo. Your attire is the color of your shirt you are wearing. Long hair if you socks on. Short hair if you don't have socks on. If you have a dog, your OC is good. If you have a cat, your OC is bad. If neither both, you are neutral. Finally, your weapon. Blue eyes, you have a long-range weapon. Green eyes, you have short-range weapon. Brown hazel eyes, you have melee weapon. Other, you have magic. If you have eyes that are both different colors, you can have 2 different weapons that match each eye. Now draw your OC.
Yeah, I bet you're a good artist. You're probably great even. But you're never going to be somebody who draws only on graph paper with a pen and starts with shoes. Those people are wizards. And we have to kill all of them. Yeah, I bet you're a good artist. You're probably great even. But you're never going to be somebody who draws only on graph paper with a pen and starts with shoes. Those people are wizards. And we have to kill all of them.
You don't actually know how to do art, you only know how to replicate the colors on your reference image onto another surface. Without any of your references, you would be nothing. Like, you literally don't know how to do art at all.
Thanks for leaving this comment. I've already explained this at least 50 times, but here we go again, Dad. I always start all of my sketches in my sketchbook. Here's a clicker I'm working on, for example. Then I'll input it into Procreate, make it all perfect. Then I'm left with this. And then I print out a stencil. Then I cut it out, tape it to the back of my paper like that, and use this as a light box. I just taped a lamp to the bottom of my desk. And then I go to town, dude. It's my original art, but I do this because all the sketching and erasing on the paper ruins it and affects the way that the markers and pens are absorbed. I'm super indecisive, so this helps me out a lot. This way, it can look more clean and professional, dude. Illustrators around the world, thousands of people do this technique, man. I'm not the only one, okay?
Let's try something with a little more 3D context. I'm making my basic envelope shape, and above it I'm drawing a compass. This is going to help me determine the directions of the strokes I'm going to use. Starting with north, I'm aiming to funnel my strokes upward to reinforce the impression that this part of the cloth is standing up. And now I recognize there's a slope to how the cloth is upheld. I'm changing the angle of my sketching to again reinforce this impression. When I was in art school at the final crit, a student put up a drawing of knitted mittens on the wall. The teacher was offended and said it was clear how much the student did not take the assignment seriously, nor their art career. And then the student said one of the most badass things I've ever heard. They went on to say, "You know, I've spent the last 4 years trying to figure out if I'm an artist, and now I realize that I'm not. I love knitting. It's my passion. It's all I want to do. So the only thing I could care to draw was this, so that's all I got." This was over 10 years ago, and I still remember how powerful it was to be in the presence of someone who truly knew themselves and refused to pretend otherwise. So I raise my mittens to you all, that you find along your path the thing that you are so passionate about that everything else doesn't really matter.